Let me talk to you. I don't know specifically where you are at, but you will benefit from these words no matter where you are right now in your journey. And if your eyes are not currently illuminated with fire, well, these words might just ignite that eternal flame. So let's go. Right now, you're standing on one side of a line, and on the other side of that line, there's something else. What is it? Everything you want to be, everything you dream about, everything you keep telling yourself you're chasing. But there's a canyon between here and there, and that canyon is your own mind. Heaven would be where your dreams come true, right? Think about that. In heaven, would things just be given to you for free, and you would have a feeling that you were just given it like some spoiled child? Or would you have the confidence and the pride that comes with knowing that you actually walked the journey and did the hard work to earn those things that you really desire, and that you also went through hell and you were crushed, but somehow you survived and rose out of it? You quit the excuses. You realize that it is never going to be easy. What is the difference between the person you are now and the person that you could be? It's not talent, and it's not luck, and it definitely is not fate unless you make it fate. It is up to you. It is your mindset, the 1% mindset, and the mindset needs to be refreshed every single day, including today. This is why I keep saying 1% every day. No, you are not going to be 100% in 100 days. That would just be some fluff. The battle, it never ends. You just gotta have the mindset to do 1% of the work every day in order to realize your dream, in order to realize becoming who you really want to be. You wanna know what separates winners from watchers? It's not money, and it's not connections. It's not some secret formula passed down through bloodlines. It's grit, it's work, it's how they think, it's their mindset, and how they see the world, and how they see themselves in it. And the storms will hit, because everybody gets hit with a nasty storm in their life many times, but not everybody gets up. Ask any massively successful person how they got there, and they will say they just kept going, worked obsessively, and kept getting up every time they got knocked down. You've got the same 24 hours as every legend you look up to. Bruce Lee, Mike Tyson, Elon Musk, Conor McGregor, Kobe, Jocko, Usain Bolt, Steve Jobs. They weren't born superhuman. They bled just like you. They doubted themselves just like you. They hurt just like you. They got injured and bled and needed to heal just like you. But they made different choices. When it was easier to scroll, they studied. When it was easier to sleep, they trained. When it was easier to quit, they doubled down. Most people, they don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they want comfort more than they want greatness. The 1%, they learn to love the fire. They learn to live in the grind. They make pain their partner every day. 1% every day. They choose discipline over distraction every day. 1% every day. Because the 1% mindset isn't something you inherit. It's something that you build. It's something that you choose. It's a hard choice, and you have to do it every day. They show up when no one's watching, when no one's clapping, when the world is silent. They show up. Some people will even discourage you from showing up. They'll pretend they care, but they do not. They just fear being outshined, what you might just become. Don't waste your precious time listening to them. Stay focused on your goals every day, 1% every day. We've seen it before, and we'll see it again, the story. Example, I knew this guy, let's call him Marcus. He grew up poor, just poor family, poor environment. He had every strike against him. His mother worked 2 jobs. Father, he was gone. He wasn't the smartest kid. He wasn't the fastest. He got bullied. He got laughed at. But he did one thing. He refused to break. He got up earlier than everyone else, did push-ups when no one was looking, read books to learn while no one was watching and they were not assigned. He worked 3 jobs through college. No handouts, no shortcuts. He failed more times than I can count, but he never quit. Today, he's a multimillionaire. He has his own business. He mentors kids from a neighborhood like his, still wakes up at 5 a.m., still grinding. With all that comfort and all that success, even to today, he stays hungry because mindset doesn't retire. Warriors don't clock out. He once told me, "You can't beat a man who refuses to be broken." Think about that. You can't beat a man who refuses to be broken. The world will try to break you. It will distract you. It will hand you excuses dressed as reasons. It will whisper lies. You're not enough. You'll never make it. But you don't listen to those whispers. You answer with war cries. You become the storm. You put negative thinking by yourself and by others where it belongs, out of the big picture and out of your life. Growth, that lives outside your comfort zone. You want to have what few have, you have to do what few are willing to do. Sacrifice isn't a cost, it's a down payment on your destiny. The real early mornings, the cold showers, the extra reps, reading the books instead of getting cheap dopamine on a screen, that's how warriors are made. You know what else separates the 1%? They invest in themselves, not just their body, their mind, their spirit, and their soul. They know the real war is within, and they train like it, and they live like it every single day. You want to change your life? Change your rituals. You want to dominate? Dominate your habits. Because greatness, it's not a one-time decision. It's a million small ones. You want to know why bamboo grows 90 feet in 6 weeks? Because it spends years growing roots underground, unseen, no applause, no likes, no followers. And when it's ready, it just explodes. That's you, right now, building roots. If you keep showing up, if you keep putting in the work, even though no one sees it and nobody cares, the moment is coming. But you can't quit before it arrives. You can't run back to comfort because the grind feels heavy. Pressure builds diamonds. Fire forges steel. Whatever hell you've been through in your life, it was pressure, and it was hell. And it was the knockdown you needed to make you stop caring what people think, to realize the truth, and to realize that a lot of people who claim to care about you, that they do not care about you, and that nobody, I mean absolutely nobody, is coming to save you. Actually, one person is coming to save you. And this is your only chance. It's your only hope. And that person is you. What's it gonna take to make you unbreakable? Look around. Most people quit at the first setback. Most people surrender when it gets uncomfortable, and it will get uncomfortable. Most people say it's too hard. They seek distractions, food, videos, excuses, chemicals, liquid or otherwise. All that stuff, it's there to ease the pain, to kill the boredom, to help you hide from yourself, and to help you hide from your calling. But it is the wrong path. The path just leads deeper into hell. The right path, it is not easy. I am not going to lie to you. The right path is full of pain and being tired and doing what most people would call a crazy thing to do. But that path is the path of the warrior. That is the only path with earthly glory. The 1% say, bring it. They're not afraid to fail because every failure is a lesson. Every scar is a story. Every loss is a weapon. In fact, if you are unaccustomed to failure, I would encourage you to run out into the world and to try to fail at the things that you are wishing for. In the process of all that failing, you might just accidentally have some wins. You might realize that, yes, you can win. You will realize that the failures were actually no big deal anyways. Sure, some negative people are anticipating your failures, and they are delighting in your failures. But these negative people have short-term memory. In another week, they'll be delighting in some other person's failure. And during that time, that is when you will be winning. You want to be rare? Outlast, outwork, outbelieve, own your time, own your story, own your life. No one is coming to save you. No miracle is on the way. You are the miracle. Your choices, your effort, your obsession, you're either building or you are breaking. There is no middle ground. So what are you going to do about it? Are you going to wait for permission? Are you going to wait for some motivation? Are you going to wait until the time seems right? Are you going to wait until it's easy? Are you going to rise? Are you going to rise now? The richest man in the world could hire an army to do push-ups, but he will not get any stronger. Hiring people to do push-ups will not benefit your strength at all. There is nothing material that can make it so that others can do it for you. Only you can do the work if you want the benefit. The only way to get stronger is to do the work yourself. The only way to get wiser is to read and understand the wisdom yourself. There is no other alternative. Because if you want to live with the 1% mindset, you need to think with a 1% mindset. You need to work with the 1% mindset every day. You need to have the 1% mindset in your bones and in your muscles and in your mind and in your spirit. That means sacrifice, discipline, relentless pursuit, no mercy. This is not a game. This is war. This is your life. You want to be a legend? The only option is to live like a legend if you want to become a legend. The time is now, today, whatever today is. Not next year, not tomorrow, not when it's convenient, because it will never be convenient. So the only time to actually get going is right now. Get up, lock in, step into the fire, and become the warrior you were meant to be. 1% every day. This is not a game. This is war.